Hi everybody and welcome back to La Capricornia with me, Priscilla Moreno. I hope you all had a nice, safe, and warm weekend. I know it's raining in some places, it's snowing here, so yeah, you guys, just make sure you stay safe out there if you're driving around or doing, whatever you're doing out there. Okay guys, so going straight into our March readings, your first card is the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, I am feeling like you are taking action on something. You've made a decision, but I also kind of feel like it's a little heavy for you. I feel like maybe you have, like, I'm feeling almost pressure, like literally in my chest right now, kind of like a fear, like not as in that it's bad or anything. I just feel like you have a lot of fear in you. Maybe you're scared. I feel like this decision it's going to be a big one. I'm not sure exactly what it could be for you, but what I'm feeling is just it's going to be something that's going to make you kind of, as you're taking action on this, you're just like, oh my gosh, like, am I doing this right now? What is going on? And it's a big decision, whatever it is. I do feel like it is a big decision. It's not one that, sometimes gets done lightly. So I understand it. So it's not one of those things where it's like, hey, you thought it was something big and it really wasn't. In all honesty, it is something big and it is important. So definitely pay attention to whatever you're deciding on. But I also don't, like I said, I feel like it's you that's feeling like that pressure and that fear. I don't really think that it's like, hey, you made a mistake here. But just, of course, as always, pay attention to your decisions and make sure that you're 100% sure about anything you're going through. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reversed. Okay, so I definitely am feeling like so it is the opposite of this. Like I'm telling you, it's the fear that you have within you. So I have a feeling that you're just, thinking so many things, making this decision. And I don't know, it could be like a change of job, a change of department, a change of home. It's something big. But again, I don't feel like you're going to lose any of your wealth. Like I feel like, hey, you're keeping all this wealth. It's just that fear of it. And you're just kind of like, ugh, it's kind of like, for example, like I said, maybe you're switching a job or a career path or something, and you might know enough about the new industry, but it's still that fear of like, what if I don't know enough? What if this and that? And like I said, it's more internally, but I do feel like you're not losing your wealth, which is like one part of it. So I don't know, maybe it's going to be for the same pay, maybe it's for more money. But it's something good for you because obviously it's going to be good enough to push you to like change directions here. Okay. And the next card is, I do have the World card. So again, all these beautiful, nice things are coming your way in March. Whatever decision you're going to make, you're going to get the world with it. You're going to be getting, everything you need. Like I said, I do feel like this is going to bring you abundance, and whatever that is. Like I said, it could be anything. And I don't know, I am kind of focusing a little bit more on like work. So it could be work. At least that's what I'm feeling. But I do feel like it is, giving you the world. It's giving you a lot of things. It's not going to fix everything, but it definitely is giving you enough of what you need to make your world complete. And I do feel, again, like that pressure, but then when it'll come slowly, like I said, like, hey, like this is popping up and this is popping up, and it's gonna be slowly taking that like pressure off of you, and you're gonna realize like, hey, I did a really great thing. The next card is the Strength card, and if this could not be more of a sign, it's just letting you know that definitely this is going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take, a little bit of energy from you, but you're going to be amazing at it. And people might be looking at you like this, like, why are you even petting this lion? Like, what are you doing? But you have so much abundance. You have so many good things coming, and you see that. And maybe that's what it is too, because I also kind of feel like you might not have a lot of people that are being 100% on your side, maybe on it, or might be having that fear. I think I've mentioned this before in my podcast before, where like there are times where I won't tell certain people certain things, and it's nothing, you know, bad against them, but I just sometimes know their reaction when it comes to like some of the things that, you know, I decide. So then, you know, they're not my go-to people for that situation, or even for some things, you know, just because they have so much fear, and I know they're gonna be like, you know, what if this happens? And they just make me more anxious. So I do feel like maybe you should make sure whoever you're telling about this change or anything, make sure you have the right people surrounding you. I did get that very clear. Make sure you have the right people surrounding you, that you're telling the right people. You don't have to tell everyone all your business. I'm even getting like people that you think are close to you. Yeah, so I mean, I get it. You want to be, hey, you know, this is going on in my life. This is somebody, you know, who I feel is close to you. I really do feel it's weird because I'm getting the story of, I feel like someone very close to you is not being your cheerleader right now, and you know, just sharing a lot of fear. And I get it because I've had that happen in like the past, you know, even like with my parents, which I love. My mom can sometimes be like a little too fearful, and she's usually not the person I go to for certain things, because I'm just like, oh, I can just imagine her being like, oh my gosh, are you sure, you know, like this and that, and it makes me kind of doubt some things just a little bit. So there's times where I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I'll tell her after the fact, you know, hey, guess what, I'm doing this, you know, because I've already made that decision. And at that point, I mean, I'm not looking for any guidance from her. It's more as in like, hey, this is what I'm going to do, or this is what's going on. And sorry, mom, if you're watching this, but yeah, sometimes it's like that, mom. Okay, you guys, so your next card. Okay, so it is the Three of Cups. So I do see a celebration and coming together. So like I said, I do feel like you are needing that strength. It is, you know, and it's weird because I'm almost kind of feeling like, even as I'm doing this reading, I kind of feel almost like, sounds weird, but kind of like seeing a movie. It's so weird the way I'm like getting these messages right now, because I felt like, hey, you might be feeling this during this time. And I'm literally like, even the moods, the feelings, you know, everything is coming out like almost like I'm watching a movie. And so again, I do feel like it's going to be a celebration. I feel like you're going to have the right people around you. You're going to be it's going to be something that's going to show you, you know, like who's there for you. So I don't know if maybe that's like a big thing of this move or this change, of like you're trying to really see like, okay, like who is really there for me, who, you know, who am I going to be celebrating with. And like I said, it could be like job specific. So even your thought could be like, hey, you know, is my boss going to be the one that's going to be celebrating with me? Like, are my coworkers, are they going to be the ones that I stay with? Or is this changing, like I said, to a whole new industry, and these are new people celebrating with you, that are just right for you? And maybe that's where the feeling of not wanting to tell someone close to you, so it might be a coworker or a boss or something, maybe you're not wanting to be 100% on, maybe you're feeling this way of like, hey, you know, I want to do this. And again, I don't know why I'm feeling it kind of work related, but I mean, I am also getting like celebrations, and you know, I just really feel like it's going to be something really great for you. Like I'm telling you, that World card, you're getting the world. You're getting another piece of what is going to complete exactly what you want and what you're looking for and what's meant for you. Unfortunately, we can't always have everything, but definitely you will get some of it. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, I am feeling, again, you're taking this new path, and you're taking your abundance with you, and you're just ready to go. You're, you know, and I almost, like I said, I don't feel like this is going to change anything for you. I do see like this river down here, and I'm getting like a really strong feeling, like the minute I looked at it, of like river of change. Like it's going to be a change. You have to cross this river, and everything's different on the other side. And like I can even see, like, you know, there's like some mountains over here, and there might be some trees, it might be like a forest that's more green, more abundance. These are all the things that I'm getting, you know, coming my way. Like I also see him like taking his, like I said, his abundance. You already have it, so you're not gonna lose anything in this. Whatever it is, I don't feel like you're gonna lose anything. Like at the end of the day, you're still gonna have what you have, and you're probably gonna get even more. Okay, guys. And now I am getting, sorry, got like 2 cards together. The 8 of Wands in reverse. So again, it's gonna be a lot of, remember how I've mentioned before that, you know, you get like these little breadcrumbs and then it just seems so easy, and it's almost kind of like, you know, this is stopping you. So if you try to go down this path, you're gonna get all these blockages. But I feel like the more and more that you're going down this path, you're gonna be shown things, you're gonna be given things, you're gonna be, it's like kind of like little breadcrumbs leading you down the right path. And this is not like a Hansel and Gretel story, which I hope I said the right name of the story, but this is not one of those stories where you end up like at some crazy house about to be murdered, right? This is a good path. This is a good path where you're being led to. This is the right path. And yeah, I what I'm getting from that card is definitely that. I don't know why I just got that specific message from that card of just like, hey, you know, like you're being taken down the right path. It's getting easier. I took this more of as like, as in you're going to be getting those blockages down the path that you're not seeing. So sometimes you do have to work for things, and there is going to be obviously some feelings, some things like that, things you have to work through. That is going to be you putting in work for this. But I also do feel like if the path is seeming impossible and there's some blockages, like that is your sign, like that is not your path. And you have to, like, you know what I mean? Like the minute you step this way and it's like, oh, you know, I can actually see where I'm supposed to end up at. And you take another step and you're like, oh, I never realized that. Yeah, there was this hill, but when I got here, like I could kind of see over the hill and this path keeps going. There's like nothing wrong with this. So you're just going to be taking steps and seeing more and more and more how your journey is working out. I think I said this last week, is that there are some things where you're getting clarity, but it's not like it wasn't like almost like enough. Like you were just getting like little bursts of it, and you're just like, I don't know what to do with this, right? Because it almost felt like you were being given your tools, given some thoughts, given some ideas, and then you're just like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, you know, I handed you some binoculars, and you know, I'm like, well, what do I need binoculars for? I am not gonna go bird watching anytime soon. Like, I don't really think I need to look at anything. And then you start on this path and you're like, oh, like, okay, I see these binoculars, you know, and this is what this is for. So you just start seeing exactly why you were handed certain things. Okay, now I'm gonna pull the guided card for this month. I'll probably pull a couple. Yeah, I probably will, just to kind of go over things. And I do know that I did this little setup a little bit different, because I usually do like 3 cards and a message, 3 cards and a message. But we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through it, you guys, all the way through. Okay, and the message that you get is clear your vibes, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. And you guys, this card, it's like I'm telling you, and it's so funny as I'm feeling this right now. So as I was telling the story, remember how I was telling you, like, I could feel the pressure kind of coming off. I could feel like the vibes changing. And then it just kind of feels like, even like right now, it feels like a really bright, like I feel almost like I'm radiating. And definitely Archangel Metatron is always by your side when it comes to that. Clear your vibes, clear what you're thinking. And, you know, I think I was watching a video on this last time, is that, you know, one of the hardest things is definitely putting your trust in the unknown, right? And just how it changes your life. And I mean, I know I already know this, but this video just caught my attention. And it's definitely, you know, it can be so hard, but at the same time, you take some of the stress off of you. So, you know, I can sit here freaking out about, you know, how much time I spend on social media. Because trust me, I have those moments too where I'm like, I think I'm just, you know, on social media too much. I don't want to be stuck on YouTube. I don't want to be stuck on TikTok. I don't want to be stuck on Snapchat. I don't want to be stuck on everything, right? But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, but I need to reply to my friends. I need to make these videos. I need to, like, you know, promote myself. I need to do this. I need to do that. Or I just want to get an idea for something. You know, we all get caught up in it. And next thing you know, by this time that I'm just like fighting back and forth, or even just thinking of all the ways that I'm going to cut off social media or schedule out my time, I just wasted like a whole hour doing this, right? And it's, you know, and it probably wasn't even beneficial, because it was more of like me kind of what's that word, circling, um spiraling, there you go. I'm just kind of like spiraling, as in like, you know, back and forth. um so I definitely do feel like you really need to just like take that moment to breathe, clear your vibes, and you know, whatever you need to really clear them, go ahead and do that, whether that's like an energy cleansing, do some Reiki. And trust me, you guys, Reiki is actually not that hard to learn. It does take a lot of practice just so you can master it, but for me, I took some classes and I'm actually certified in it, and it has brought me like so much. Whenever I just do a cleansing on myself, I could feel it, right? I do know, like, you know, sage, doing rituals on certain, you know, certain moons or how you're feeling to just kind of help cleanse you. Being out in the sun can even help, you know, kind of clear your vibes a little bit, because I kind of feel like it kind of replenishes you when you're a little low. I don't know if maybe, I'm pretty sure there's other people that feel this way, but I for sure, like, I love kind of feeling like the sun on me, and it kind of makes me smile. Yes, it can get too hot, you guys, so then I'm like, ugh, you know, but it's amazing. And I don't know, I just feel like you really need to replenish yourself somehow. I don't know what exactly that is. And if it's not a ritual, maybe it's just being outdoors. I know for me, even like, it's cold right now, but I'll have like little walks to my mailbox. And it's weird, but like, even right now that it's cold, like breathing that fresh air kind of wakes me up and looking at the stars. And you know, I don't know, it just turns into a whole vibe for me. And I'm only walking to the mailbox to get my mail, and it's not like, you know, I'm living next to like this, you know, entertainment or anything that I'm looking at specifically. It definitely kind of helps, you know, replenish me, even if it's for a little bit. And by the time I get back to my house with my mail, honestly, I kind of feel like a little, you know, I feel like a little relaxed and happy. I almost kind of feel like it just cleanses whatever the heck I had going on, and the cooking dinner and dealing with the kids and everything. And again, like, it's only, which is funny because I timed myself last time, because I was trying to like run there and back to see how long that was, or if I should or I'm trying to get back into running. So anyways, so I timed myself, and it literally only takes like 3 minutes tops, like literally running from here to my mailbox, you know, getting my mail as quick as I can, and then running back here. It was like a 3-minute run. And I was like, okay, we're gonna have to like up this up. And it was a day that I was being lazy and I didn't want to like run too much, but hey, I ended up having to going on my actual run so I could do my time. Okay, so the next guided card is Shine Your Light with Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me share my light with the world. Again, I do feel that you are going to be shining your light. So like I was telling you, I feel like these cards, again, it's like such a movie feeling. Like, I feel like this is telling you exactly what to do. Like, hey, you're gonna clear your vibes. You're gonna shine your light. Like, I'm telling you, and I even just said it, I feel like I'm radiating, right? Now you're shining your light. You're shining your light onto others. You're shining light into yourself. You know, sometimes our stories help other people out, no matter how big or small they are. You know, like sometimes and everybody does this, right? Because it's our life. It just seems so normal to us. We're just like, yeah, I went through this. It's like, whatever. And then somebody else is like, oh my gosh, how did you get past that? Because I'm stuck right here, you know, and you can really share your wisdom. I actually have an opportunity to do like a mentor-mentee, be a mentor or be a mentee in a program for work. And I was really leaning towards the mentee part because I felt like I just needed something. And I think it was more for me because I want to move up to my next position and I'm feeling a little frustrated right now. So I definitely was pushing more to be like, okay, well, what do I need to, move up to this next level? Like, it felt like a little bit more selfish, I will totally admit, you guys. And when I signed up for it, I actually checked off mentor this time because I was like, you know what? I want to try this. Like, and it's pretty cool because they train you on how to be a mentor and things like that. And I want to do that. Like, I want to try to be there for somebody else. Like, I felt like, okay, you know, you're ready for this next level. I get that. And yes, a program like this can help you move up, but I just don't feel like it's gonna really do that 100% for me. I felt like my energy is going to be better spent, you know, sharing it with somebody else. So I don't know if anything of that makes sense to anybody out there, or if this is just like a me thing, or it's going to help one or two people out there. But I definitely have that feeling that you need to share your light. Like, it's going to be something that you're probably like, oh, you know, I have the option to like do this for myself, and you don't really feel like you need it, but you know, this person needs it. So maybe that's just what it is. Like I said, I don't know if anybody else has mentorship programs, but yeah, I'm really gonna try, you know, giving somebody else the energy that I have, my knowledge, my networking, that I have even within myself. Even me being the tool for that person, because at the end of the day, there's so many things that I actually am really good at when it comes to work. So hey, let's help somebody else, you know, move up. Okay, and the last guided card is the Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So again, I do feel with that one is, I think this is going to bring some healing towards you. So I don't know exactly, like I said, what this kind of feels like. It does feel like you're going to clear some vibes, you'll be sharing some light, and it's going to be bringing some healing energy your way as well. Which again, if you go back to like my mentor idea, mentors, of course you're being there for that person, but it does also help you out as well being a mentor. So definitely, I think you're gonna get the perspective of something else. And you know, even if that's moving to another job, maybe you're gonna move to another job, and you know, you have, like, let's say you put in your 2 weeks, and I don't know why I have this idea in my head, okay, but you put in your 2 weeks and you say, hey, you know, I'm out, and they tell you, hey, you know, can you train this person, basically your replacement. And you know, I know some people out there, and I'm sorry you guys, if you are these people, I really do hope you heal and find love within yourself, that are like, oh no, they can figure it out, I'm gonna show that person the bare minimum, I had to figure it out myself. I personally am not like that. I really take pride in my work, and the last thing I mean, I know they're gonna find fault in whatever if I were to leave, but I would really want to train that last person, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, she F's this, and this up, right? And let's say I do want to come back one day, right? And then it's like, you know, for a higher position, they're gonna be like, oh, well, you didn't care at all when you left, like, why are you gonna care now? And so I really think that this is, you know, you're going to be sharing maybe your knowledge. Maybe it could be that person, and it's going to help heal you a little bit. And maybe even some of the like upsetness you have towards your company or old company or whatever it is, or whatever it is that you're doing, or somebody that you're leaving, or your old place, whatever it is, something like whatever it is you're sharing your knowledge with, or giving something to, like I said, your light, because you're gonna be shining that light. It's gonna help heal you. It's gonna come around for you, and you're gonna feel it. And I think you're just gonna be so happy. Like, even right now, I feel totally relaxed. It's weird, but my body literally just kind of like relaxed. And I don't know, maybe it's just gonna take some tension out or something out of you that you had been feeling. And that's where the idea came out of, like the anger or something you were holding in. And because maybe sometimes, like, again, if it is a job, maybe you're just like, you know, they weren't promoting me, and you're just so upset. And you know, regardless whether you deserve that or not, you were able to clear that out of you. And I don't know if maybe that has like a reference with anything too, because I know I keep referencing like movies, so I don't know if you're gonna see something too in a movie, in a video, in some kind of media, a reel, maybe this video. It's gonna send you a message, because I really do feel that, like, you're gonna, like I'm telling you, it's gonna feel I don't know, maybe that's how you're gonna feel as well. Like, feel like I'm in a movie watching this as it's happening kind of thing. But it's almost like a surreal experience of like you're watching yourself go through these things. Like, it's very weird. It's a weird feeling. Definitely interesting. I haven't felt that at all. So this is a very new, different feeling for me. Okay, and for your coffee cup oracle, I do have Moose, which is acceptance and eccentric. I do feel like you're accepting something that needs to be done. So I feel this is actually more related to a choice. Like, I feel like this is you finally accepting, like, you know what? I get it. This is exactly what this has been leading me. Maybe, excuse me, like I said, maybe it's like, since it's a different, maybe industry or a different partner or a different idea of looking at things, maybe that's the way you're looking at it. Like, you know what, I'm accepting, you know, that this isn't for me, and I'm accepting that this could be like my new path. And I think one of the main reasons as well, you guys, why I keep kind of pushing on the work kind of thing is because that has been coming a lot. Even just today, I had someone that I follow that, you know, was talking about how she made a life-changing career change. And then I had someone close to me talking about how they're making a life-changing career change. And I definitely, I don't know, maybe that's just like the theme right now. And you guys, Moon, which is cycles and change. So you are ending a cycle. You're going through a change. I'm telling you, it's very funny the way I'm kind of going through this. And again, this one also feels like a whole movie thing. I don't know. It's gonna come to me this week, and I swear, the minute it comes to me, once I put it together, I'm gonna jump on here and tell you guys, or I'll tell you guys next week. Or I'll put it into a reel. I don't know. But so I feel like you're doing an acceptance, and then you're making that change. Like, you're going after it. And I swear this last one's gonna be like something related to that too. Which is the key, which is lock and unlock. So I do feel that you're going to, I feel like it's more unlocking. You're unlocking a new path, and you're closing out the one behind you. So it's pretty much like, as in like, you know what, let's close this out. I'm done with that. You know, maybe it was like a dream or idea that you had, which is very weird, because I actually had a friend challenge me recently that basically said, you know, would you be happy in this? And I was like, oh, like, I don't know. So maybe that's what you're doing. You're finally locking out something that you're like, I'm not going to be happy in this. And there could be a chance you could go back, but you're more as in like, I don't think I'm going back. Like, you're making sure this is like a path you don't go down anymore, and you're not going to go down this path. But yeah, again, it's so funny. And then I got that feeling again of just like so relaxed, so relieved. And I think it's something that, yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just so, it's so funny. I'm telling you guys, it'll come to me what that means. Like, movie, real, social media. I don't know. There's going to be something. Okay. So until I figure that out, I'm going to pull the 3 affirmations for this month. My cards are all messed up, which probably means my daughter was playing around with them, because she likes these little affirmation cards, because they have a little rainbow on the back and a little panda, which I'm fine with, hence why I let her play with them. Okay, so your first affirmation is, today I am excited. Today is going to be the best day ever. That's actually a pretty good one. Today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. So in line with that message, you guys. Okay. Today I will not give in. Today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. So definitely, and that's even kind of like I was telling you, I definitely feel like there's just something coming through for you that could be like, you know, again, that pressure, that fear, the thought, the what ifs, the, you know, the fear that everybody has. Okay. And lastly, you guys, the card for this month, sorry, the crystal for this month, just to help guide you in whatever you need this month is going to be, I have these little cards too. An amethyst, also known as the guardian stone. It is a very powerful protector. Any kind of negative energy directed towards you is blocked by this ancient stone. Used when meditating, amethyst brings calmness to the mind and helps with decision making. You guys, you know, I could not make this up. I could not make this up the way this reading came out. Even with this amethyst card, which I actually have amethyst, which I really like because it's like a raw amethyst. So if you guys don't have one, definitely suggest it. You don't have to, but it will help in your decision making, like it said. And I'm focusing on the decision making, if you can tell, because I feel like that is what you need that for, as well as the protection that's going to come along with it. But that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy your reading. I hope that it resonates, and let me know, honestly, if any of that, specifically the movie reference, because I'm still kind of like stuck on that. If any of that makes any sense, please let me know in the comments, or send a DM to me. It doesn't matter. But have a great month. Stay positive, you guys. And remember, you had the world card. So anytime that world card comes up, just know that you pretty much are getting exactly something you've been manifesting. So have a great month.